The Return of the Lost Son. Chapter 4. Whispers behind closed doors. Selina sat beside me on the bed, her fingers tightly clasped around mine. Her eyes were red, filled with emotions she could no longer hide. I wish the machines were still supporting you, she whispered softly. So you could hear everything, Mr. Bax said. She swallowed hard before continuing. You are rich, powerful. Jason, you are our family's savior. Without you today, we would have been thrown into the streets. Her voice trembled, but her resolve was firm. I promise you, I will manage everything generously, just as Mr. Back instructed, until you wake up. She gently brushed her fingers over my hand and sat there in silence, guarding me like a treasure she feared to lose. In the next room, however, joy danced where gratitude should have been. Julia jumped to her feet, clapping excitedly. Adam, we're rich. Sister really picked up a treasure. Adam remained seated, his expression dark and thoughtful. Don't be stupid, he said coldly. Jason is still alive. Once he opens his eyes, the money won't be ours. He will claim everything. Julia slowly sat down beside him, a sly smile curling on her lips. Even so, he won't leave us empty-handed. Adam stood up abruptly, anger flashing in his eyes. You still don't get it. We have to make sure Jason leaves this house before he wakes up. The next morning, Selina dressed neatly for work. Before leaving, she arranged for a woman to come and take care of me while she was away. After giving a few instructions, she stepped out of the house. Minutes later, Selina walked into the hospital. The atmosphere felt strange. Nurses stood in small groups, whispering among themselves. She stopped one of them. What's going on? The nurse hesitated before answering. The hospital owner has relocated back to America with his parents. He plans to sell the hospital. Selina nodded calmly. All right. Without wasting time, she walked straight to the director's office. After a brief discussion, the hospital's CEO himself arrived. Shortly after, Mr. Back joined them. The three of them entered the office together. Minutes later, everything changed. Mr. Back bought the hospital, in my name. Selina was appointed as the CEO and officially named my spokesperson. Back at Selina's house, darkness crept in quietly. Her siblings entered her room, where I lay unconscious on the bed. Adam stood beside me, his face twisted with malice. He slowly picked up the pillow next to my head, lifting it with trembling hands. Just as he was about to press it down, Julia grabbed his arm. Are you mad? She whispered urgently. As they argued in hushed voices, the woman Selina had hired to care for me walked into the room. Startled, Adam quickly dropped the pillow. Without a word, he and Julia rushed out. The woman stared after them, confused. Why are they acting so strange? She muttered. What's going on with them? Hours later, Selina returned home with an injection. She entered the room and sat beside me once more. I hope you're doing fine, she said gently. I finally got the injection for you. She stood up, prepared the injection carefully, and administered it. Afterward, she fed me a few capsules, ensuring I swallowed them properly. When she was done, she headed to the bathroom to refresh herself. The following morning, Selina dressed for work again. Before leaving, she returned to my bedside. I'm heading to work now, she said softly. Your caretaker will be here soon. She turned and walked toward the doorway. At that very moment, my fingers twitched. I moved, but Selina didn't notice. The door closed behind her as she left for work, unaware that the man everyone feared, and waited for, was slowly finding his way back. To be continued.